Hello everyone, I am Dr. Dana Reese. Welcome to our channel. Today's video is both for single ladies and single men who are on a journey to find true love. And if you're married, this will also help you because I'm going to be sharing some powerful insights that will help you to feel more empowered in your marriage as well. First, you need to know that love is a transformative journey that brings joy, fulfillment, and deep connection in our lives. That's not to say that everyone has experienced pain and love at some point, but in order to truly open ourselves up to love, we must be brave enough to take the risk to face and conquer our fears. So I want to encourage you to be willing to confront and be open to walk through the fires of your fears head on. Only then can we make ourselves available for the deep, meaningful connections that we desire. And so if you are dating for marriage, it's important that you lead with an open heart, an open mind, and a willingness to be vulnerable. Today's video is all about empowering you to take these steps courageously, and also to know when to take the risk and to be able to discern whether someone is a potential mate or not. And so fear and resistance in love can show up as fear of rejection, vulnerability, abandonment, or intimacy. So these fears often stem from past experiences, traumas, or conditioning or shaping our beliefs and behaviors in relationships. So they will create barriers that will prevent you from fully opening your heart to love. So as a love, dating, relationship, and inner healing coach, I've worked with individuals who are seeking to find their soulmates and create lasting relationships. So a common theme is the need to heal these fears and resistance to attract and connect with your divine partner. So let's dive in and look at how we can start healing our fears and resistance to love. First, self-awareness is critical. Self-reflection is critical. And it's important for you to be able to identify and acknowledge the specific fears that may be limiting you or holding you back from experiencing love in its fullest expression. So this may require digging into past experiences, exploring your patterns and behaviors in relationships, and also going back to look at childhood wounding. And so we also need to shift our mindset, and I want to challenge you to change any negative stories that you may be telling about yourself. So once you've identified the fears and resistance that may be blocking you, the next step is to actively work on healing and releasing them. So this may involve seeking support from a therapist, coach, or counselor to help you navigate through any emotional wounds and traumas. It may also involve engaging in self-care practices such as meditation, journaling, or mindfulness to cultivate self-love and compassion. In addition to doing the individual inner healing work, it's also important to cultivate a supportive and nurturing community around you that can empower you on your journey, such as a group coaching program, coaches, therapists, trustworthy friends, family, or mentors who uplift and encourage you. They can provide emotional support and guidance needed to navigate through any fears or resistance. And so as you continue to heal and release any fears and resistance to love, you will create the space for your divine mate to enter your life. By letting go of these barriers that may be blocking love or holding you back, you will be opening yourself up to the possibilities of true love and connection that are waiting for you. So meeting and marrying your divine mate is not just about finding a partner, but also about experiencing a deep and meaningful shift and connection within yourself that is rooted in love, trust, and mutual growth. It's about embracing your authenticity and true self. Because one of the many issues that many women and men too have in opening themselves up to attract their divine mate is a lack of self-trust. So it's important to be able to trust yourself and to boost your self-esteem. So let's break down some specific fears and blocks that you may need to face and heal. Number one, this is a big one, fear of rejection. So this fear stems from past experiences where you may have been rejected, bullied, or abandoned, maybe in childhood, maybe in past relationships, maybe you went through a bad divorce. This can lead to a reluctance to open up emotionally or a fear of being vulnerable with a potential partner. So healing this fear involves building self-confidence, self-worth, and understanding that rejection is not a reflection of your value. Number two, the fear of abandonment. So this fear may arise from childhood experiences. Maybe your father abandoned your family. Maybe your mother was not emotionally present for you. Maybe your parents were not there for you emotionally or physically or in other ways. And so this could have left a deep-seated fear of being alone. Maybe you felt unloved. So healing and addressing this involves addressing attachment issues. You've got to learn how to trust yourself, to trust other people, and how to communicate your needs and boundaries effectively. Number three, fear of intimacy. This is a big one. This can manifest as a fear of emotional closeness, a fear of truly being seen or understood, a fear of losing independence in a relationship. So healing from this involves exploring and understanding the root causes, which most likely go back to childhood, so that you can rebuild emotional intimacy gradually and practice vulnerability. So a fear of being rejected will create a fear of intimacy. Number four, a fear of failure. This can prevent individuals from committing to a relationship or pursuing love due to a fear of not meeting expectations, a fear of making mistakes, of being judged. So to heal this, you've got to reframe beliefs about failure, build self-compassion, build self-forgiveness, and embrace the growth and learning that comes from taking the risk in love. Number five, a fear of vulnerability. This is a big one. This can stem from a fear of being hurt, judged, or rejected when showing our true selves in a relationship. So healing involves practicing self-acceptance, building trust in oneself and others, and gradually opening up to and sharing emotions and experiences with a partner. The sixth fear is a fear of losing independence. So this fear can arise from a fear of losing one's sense of self-autonomy or freedom in a relationship. So healing involves setting healthy boundaries, maintaining your independence within the relationship, while also learning how to nurture interdependence in a relationship. Now, to do this, you're going to have a partner who's emotionally available and open and who will respect your boundaries. And so when you're not in a relationship, your triggers, your wounds are often going to stay hidden. It's not until you start dating or interacting with potential partners or end up in a relationship that all of this hidden stuff is going to surface. So that's why doing the inner work is so crucial. It helps because it will help you to prevent self-sabotage, and it will allow you to build a healthier, more loving connection. So I encourage you to embrace this journey with compassion and courage. By facing your fears, you will be paving the way for a deeper, more fulfilling love. And let me say this, I've seen this a lot, especially among women. I'm sure it's been among some men too. But a lot of times women who've been through broken relationships, or maybe they've been through divorces, or maybe they've been struggling in relationships, they'll just give up and say, hey, it's too hard. I'm good by myself. I want to encourage you. If you have been through some broken relationships, who hasn't? If you've been through a divorce, if you've been struggling, first take a look at yourself, because if you will invest in yourself to look at yourself, hold up a mirror, deal with those issues that need to be healed, get over those fears of intimacy and vulnerability, not only will your love compass become stronger, where you will know how to avoid people who may hurt you, you will also develop stronger self-confidence, you'll develop stronger boundaries, and you will know how to communicate. Because what it boils down to, in my take, is whether you trust yourself. Because women and men too, who have been through a lot of broken relationships, they really don't trust themselves, because they're like, okay, I don't know how to pick the right person. Something's wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just you may have some issues that need healing. And just like I tell people, just like if you have a job and you need to upgrade your skills for your job, you can learn new skills. You can learn Excel. You can learn how to use AI. You can learn whatever you need to learn to upgrade your job and your employment skills. You can do the same thing with your relationships, because relationship skills can be taught and they can be learned. So I'm gifted in the area of inner healing. I'm gifted in coaching. A friend of mine told me, she was like, you really have a gift. I'm like, well, praise God. I'm gifted in relationships as far as coaching people, just from my experiences, what I've learned and what I've studied, and also by the power of the Holy Spirit. So don't give up. There is a love out there for you. There is a right person for you. But take the time, if you have been through some broken relationships, to do the inner work. I want you to know that any damage that you may have from childhood, it's not your fault. It's, I want to encourage you. If you want coaching with me, I'd be honored to work with you. I offer 1 hour coaching sessions on relationship coaching. I offer 2-hour coaching sessions. I offer customized packages. So if you want to schedule a 60-minute coaching call with me, and I could even go up to 90 minutes if you need it, my fee for that is $197. So you can click on my PayPal at Prophet at Dana Reese. You can click on my Cash App at $Prophet Dana Reese. You can go to Zelle by putting in my Gmail address, prophetdanareese@gmail.com, and you can make that payment of $197. We will set up a call. We'll set it up for 60 minutes. If we need to go to 90, we will. And I will coach you and help you. And if I can, I will also pray for you. And if God gives me a prophetic word for you, I'll release that as well. So I'm here for you. I am the founder of Divine Dream Love and Success Academy. God has called me to this. I'm also a prophet and a Bible teacher. I'm also an attorney. I don't practice law anymore, but I am an attorney. I also have an MBA. I'm a transformational life coach. I am certified. So reach out to me. If you're watching this on TikTok, there's a link below my bio that says email. You can click on the email and reach out to me. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, you can email me at prophetdanareese@gmail.com or Instagram. I'm here for you. I love you. I'm praying for you. God bless you. Bye-bye.